Hey mama, it is Celia from Bougie Mom Friends. If you are trying to find balance being an amazing mom while still trying to find time for you, you are in the right place. My co-host Cami and I are here to talk about all of the things from trusting your instinct with your kids to carving out space for self-care and even indulging in a little pop culture escape. It's all about real conversations with moms who get it because we're all about thriving, not just surviving. So take a breath, grab a drink, and join us, your Bougie Mom Friends.
What a week it has been. What a week. There's been some cool stuff going on in the world. And then I had just had a personal, interesting week I will fill everyone in on. So let's dive in this Tuesday.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I don't know if you heard about this, but this is kind of cool mama news. But the FDA announced Operation Stork Speed to expand options for safe, reliable, nutritious infant formulas for American families. This is huge. Huge, huge, huge.
It's so disheartening to know that the formulas, the oatmeals, everything's so toxic. How are we even here? You know what I mean? That's insane to me. I read about it and I was like, this is incredible. But also, what have we been doing?
I know, right? But it's good to finally take accountability and be like, you know what? This is not it. Especially when you have other countries like Europe, they don't put seed oils in their baby formula. They don't put corn syrup in their baby formula. And so people have to go out of their way, stress out to, do these things. And I will say since I had Kalina, there are clean brands of formulas popping up that test well, the Lead Safe Mama Lady, she'll test them and they don't have any heavy metals, any lead or anything. And so there are options available. Bobby is the one that I was referring to, but this is huge. And not only are they going to revamp formula ingredients, but they're also going to look at long-term effects of using formula in children, which has not been, studied or looked at in anything. So that's some really cool stuff, I think, coming soon. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
Also, in other mama news, this interesting article came out in Parents magazine. There's studies have been showing that grandmothers may be more connected to their grandchildren than their own children that they birthed.
Why? That's interesting.
And I don't know. I asked my mom about this because when I saw it, she just happened to be in the room. She laughed a little bit. And she's like, well, you and I are, when you were growing up, you and I were pretty close. And I said, yeah. So there's always that we always have. And she said, but there is just something intangible about her relationship with my daughter. She said, maybe it's because I get to give her back. And she started laughing.
Yeah. I was going to say, I wonder if that's a little bit of it, is they don't have to go through all of the cumbersome.
They see all the magic. They see all the good, right?
And they get to do all the good. Nana always gets what she wants, that the grandparents are supposed to spoil. So if, we'll be at home and we'll be like, no, and you can't have any more sugar, but Nana wants to give you something, of course. I'm not going to tell Nana no. But yeah, I think it probably is the fact that they don't have to live with them.
Crack the whip, right?
Yeah. Or maybe it's just a combination of all of the good, but also watching their kids be parents.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something with that it's wow, I gave birth to my children and now they're having their children. And there's something fascinating about that.
Ask your parents about it.
Yeah.
How do they feel?
I'm going to ask.
And a little bit of celeb drama. Okay. So it's a little bit of, they're not really celebrities. It's reality TV drama.
Okay.
But I'm going to tie it into girl code, really. It's going to be more of a girl code kind of thing. Okay. So it was on Love is Blind. Okay. It was just a trash season, as we talked about. And no one really worked out except for one couple. Okay. So then the guy with the long hair skateboarder, weird vibes, he was very I couldn't read him. What's his deal? What's going on? That guy and the girl that was very liberal, Black Lives Matter, apparently are a thing.
What are their names? Is it Taylor?
Sarah and Joey. They're apparently a thing. They have denied it publicly, obviously, because it's not, no one's going to like co-sign this. So they said no, but people spotted them out in public kissing and stuff. And like, they've been hanging out.
Why is it a no-no?
Okay. So that's where we're going to tie it into. Okay. So is this, so everyone like in the comment section is going off. Is this breaking girl code? Because she never called Monica, who was, with the guy initially. She never told her anything. And Monica, I saw an interview with her on another podcast, and she apparently called Sarah and was like, what is going on? Because I've been hearing a lot of things.
Yeah.
And so that's how she found out. Is that disrespectful? Is that going against girl code?
No.
You say no. Okay.
No. I mean, you met on a reality TV show. And what did they film? Like a couple months? Not even?
Yeah,
a few weeks. You maybe do some press. But everyone's the star of their own show. So to me, no. I mean, unless they were like jointed at the hip and then carried that throughout. Here's the thing though.
Oh, and also in preferred perspective, it's been a year. It has been a year since filming.
Gosh, no. Definitely not, in my opinion, breaking girl code.
Okay. You don't think she owed her anything? Like just a courtesy call? Like, hey, not asking for permission, but just out of respect telling her what's up?
No, not a whole year later.
I don't know. I kind of feel like yes. Because they like bonded in the pods as girlfriends, right? Like they kind of like knew each other. I feel like I would like to hear it out of your mouth personally than like getting blasted with it all over like social media and finding out that way.
So here's the thing is the way I think of it, and I may be completely wrong, is for the one that used to date him, she must still be hung up on him because at least in my opinion, and if I dated a guy a year ago, I don't care what he's doing. I don't care if he's purple. I just genuinely don't care. So the fact that she still cares, that's kind of a her thing. And then for those that are commenting on it, maybe they've been in a situation before where they still had feelings for someone.
Okay.
And then that happened to them.
Okay.
But I always say, if it doesn't work out, move on. Who cares what they do? That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's a people pleaser a little bit in me, but I don't know. I kind of feel like you
want to like, yeah. I mean, I get it.
Smooth it over, I don't know. I just feel like, especially because it's not just like your friends on Instagram. It's like all over. Everyone's talking about it, and you just don't really know.
I mean, I'd probably say thank you. She's going to be on the next Traders, like you're just feeding. The more you feed another couple that you're upset about, the better they're going to do because they're going to continuously bond over something traumatic. And the next thing you know, they're on Bachelor in Paradise and you're still at home.
I do think that she probably does feel some type of way though, because he kind of let her on, and she like really did like him. And he was like, yeah, and he said all these things. And it was just like, nah.
See, that's what's sad is you never want to see someone else be happy with someone. I look back at my exes and I've had friends marry exes or date exes after me. And I'm just like, have fun. But I love a good drama story.
So yeah, that's what's going on with that. I think those were the hot stories that I had for the week.
How was your week?
My week was really interesting. So, it's officially spring. Spring has sprung. And every year around this time, JJ's grandparents come and they stay with us for
Ohio grandparents.
Yes. So his grandmother is like 81. Well, she'll be 81 in August.
Okay.
And his grandfather's like 73, I think. 74.
They're in good shape.
They're in good shape. They drove down here, they didn't fly. His grandfather is kind of like one of those unique people that you probably don't find anymore. He's like a jack of all trades, literally. He's an electrician, like a master electrician. He knows how to, cut, saw, he literally can do anything.
That's awesome.
And then so he comes here and he does projects in our house and he like genuinely likes it. It's not like, so weird. It's like not a chore for him. Like, oh, he comes and he's like, oh, he's just like the Energizer bunny. Like he's just go, 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 go. And so they like redid our pantry. They took out all the wire racks. Currently I'm in my office and there's food everywhere. I guess we have not put it back in the pantry, but they took all the wire racks out and they put wood shelves and they painted them. It looks really nice. And they put it we have really tall ceilings.
Yes.
And so Jay's like, we're going to utilize that. And so we have shelves going like very high up that you need like a ladder, like a tall ladder to get up to, which would be nice for storage and stuff. So that was really nice. So like he did that.
Wow.
And then he put in extra racks in all of our closets. So that was nice. And then he was going to wire, I don't think he had time to do this, but he was going to wire outdoor lighting. Not solar power, but actual like lights for a path.
That's like $3,000 of work, maybe even like closer to $7,000.
I know. He's
to get
crazy.
someone out.
We got a patio put in, a paper patio.
Yeah.
And a little fire pit put in.
Oh, nice.
And so he was going to put like lights, like pathway lights.
Oh, nice.
On them. So they said they're coming back in the summer to finish all the projects. But he like fixed JJ's saw broke, and the guy was like, he's very like, I can fix this. And so he drove 45 minutes to get this like tiny screw part. I don't know anything about it, but some part that he needed for the saw, and he fixed it, like completely fixed the saw.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so that was cool. But he just really can do anything. Like Jay is like, hey, can you like wire the generator? Oh yeah, that'll take me like, it's about a half day's project. So I think he was like doing something with the generator, something so that we can plug in a generator and it'll give power to the whole house.
That's nice.
I kind of want to like beat him.
My dad's like that. Sewing even.
Really?
Yeah, like my dad's a really good sewer. Like he took sewing class with my sister when she was little.
Like, can you use a sewing machine or just by hand?
He can do everything.
No way.
There's like not one project that my dad can't figure out. He also can build anything without instructions.
What a cool like thing to have.
Yeah.
You should just ship Lakin off to him. Teach him everything.
I know.
Because it's such a dying art,
Yeah. I mean, James, for Christmas, asked my grandma for a toolbox. And I was like, why? Like, you literally don't use tools. It was just like the most random thing when I saw him open up this toolbox, and I didn't even know they like had this conversation.
Yeah.
And he's like, to put my tools in. I'm like, you don't know how to use tools. Like his dad comes over or my dad comes over.
Yeah.
Me and his dad actually do more house projects than James does. Like I'll patch holes from like, you know how like when you have like nannets and all this baby stuff and then you got to like remove it all. It destroys your walls. Mm-hmm. I'm like doing all this drywall. The puppy at one point like chewed the wood at the bottom. I always forget what it's called.
Oh, the baseboards.
The baseboards chewed it. I built a baseboard using like wood putty.
Oh, go girl.
All sorts of stuff. But yeah, anytime there's something to do though, I typically, if Mario, because he's closer, if he can't get it, then my dad comes and then typically it's done.
I love that. Does James feel like he needs to like learn these things or he doesn't really care? He just like,
goes,
whatever.
That's why you hire people. And I'm like, but think about it. You can't get someone to your house for less than $1,000 anymore.
I know. To do
like,
these things.
People will not do work unless you find something. Even for like getting extra outlets in our house, I had to tack that on to getting fans put in all of the spare bedrooms because they wouldn't come out just for outlets
just
anymore.
To do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unless it's like, a special outlet where they're going to like upcharge everything.
Yeah. So it's really cool. I didn't know that you had that in your family as well. It's such a blessing. I'm like, Jay, please teach Kalina all of it because I don't know any of this crap. Like I look at the ruler and he's like, oh, we need to measure blah, blah. My head just starts spinning. I'm like, bro, I don't know. I don't even know.
Who is it? Sydney Sweeney knows how to put a car engine together or something.
Yeah, it's awesome.
She like knows how to work on cars.
Yeah, I love that.
Because her dad taught her. I always like when you see like super smart, cute girls just crushing life, doing multifaceted
Do it
things.
All, right? Love that.
Yeah. That is smart though. We should, grandparents, that would be a great thing. Having grandparent projects where it's like, teach them how to do this because we don't know how to do it.
He learned a lot of this because he lived in Alaska, like the towns would flood Alaska. They go hunt for food. Like he would go to Costco. He said, he was telling us a story. He would go to Costco and buy like a year's worth of food. Like they had it down to a science. Like they knew they needed X amount of cans of corn, blah, 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 amounts of rice for the year. And they'd go one time and they'd ship it because it was like so far away. But like they lived in the boondocks of Alaska.
Never thought about that. But yeah, you would have to be prepared because if something was shut down, a lot of that stuff is getting shipped or flown in.
And that's why he knows how to do everything, because that's what his job was. He was like the man of the town. He would do it all. He would fix it all, do it all. There was nobody else to call.
So this is where I'm confused. I've read we use a higher percentage of our brain because we're able to strategically problem solve faster because of technology. But I've also heard that we're losing less of our brain because of technology solving everything.
We don't problem solve. Yeah. And just think about
you like hands on paper, like you just don't know how to do anything.
Think about like ChatGPT, and that's just getting started.
I know.
Like AI is going to make us so stupid.
It's true. Like you need to learn how to do basic things, but then also too, if you want your kid to have a really good job, you got to get them to learn AI and how to use AI.
I know. Right.
It's really interesting. Like, how do you find that balance?
You ship them to the grandparents.
I'm always like really like interested to see what Lakin's life is going to be like when he's in high school.
Right.
Like, what are they going to be learning? I wanted to talk about my regimen on Sundays, and I had a question for you.
Okay.
Do you think of Sundays as the end of the week or the beginning of the week? It's a hard question, isn't it?
That is a hard question. It's kind of a little bit of both.
Yeah. So I think of Sundays as the beginning of the week.
Okay.
And so like, I've never talked about this, but in my mind, I'm always like, Sundays are a bonus day.
Okay.
And so my Sunday is to take time for my body in like a weird way. So what I mean by that is like, obviously if we go to church, and then as soon as we come back, I like cleanse myself. I don't wear makeup. I exfoliate my skin. I use these like Better Skin exfoliant pads that I swear is what makes me still look younger than I am. And then I just put lotion on, but I refuse to wear anything that's going to clog my pores.
Okay.
I have to wash my hair. I have to put like chapstick on, and then I have to use either an essential oil or in my case, I use like a Jo Malone, like lavender spray. And that's the only thing that can touch my body.
Okay. So it's like a day of reset. How long have you been doing this?
Years. And I just thought about it this morning.
Was this pre or post Lakin?
Always.
It was always. Okay.
Like, yeah. I also don't wear bras on Sundays.
Okay.
Like, I just have to be as natural as possible. So if I go to Trader Joe's, which I'm going to after we get off here, whether it's a tank top, whether it's a sweatshirt, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
There's something about Sundays where I'm like, you just should not do anything but be as clean as possible to start your week.
That's almost like biblical though. Like the seventh day is like the Sabbath. Yeah. That's the day that God rested.
Yeah.
So like he created everything, and he's very serious about the seventh day. Like if you read the Old Testament, you know, he tells his Israelites that is the day where you rest, and he's so serious about it.
Yeah.
So it's almost like it kind of reminded me of that. You're very like,
yeah, like the bra especially for me is very,
you're resting your titties.
I mean, but think about all like, so this is how much my brain works. I think a bra on a woman adds like a fourth of our cortisol.
Yeah. No, it's true because
I don't know why.
no, I mean, it's not wrong. It does block your lymph nodes. So by wearing, you're not supposed to wear actually underwire bras. They're fine.
I haven't in years.
Good.
Yeah. But
because it blocks the lymph nodes so it doesn't drain.
But I mean, everything's just like lift up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to lift up.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to be like,
and you have smaller boobs than I do.
I get that.
If I wore, I would offend a lot of people.
But like, that's not my problem. But that's kind of what I'm talking about on Sunday.
Yeah.
That's not my problem if I offend you. I don't care. If you don't like it, don't look. I have to have one day in my week where it's just like my in-laws could come over. Anyone could, my neighbors could come over.
Yeah. And you just
ignore me on Sundays.
Okay.
And it's happened where people knock on the door and I'm like, I mean, it is what it is. It's for me the most freeing and healthy feeling in the entire world.
I feel like you could get away with that though. I don't think that like it's that outlandish.
I think everyone should do it.
I can't. I would literally kill somebody. Like if I turn too fast, I might like knock somebody out. Like,
but think about how amazing it would probably feel. Just do it for me today. Will you?
Yeah. I mean, if I stay home, I don't wear a bra.
Yeah.
That's a given any day. And as soon as I come home from work, I'm getting ripped off.
I know.
Like my kids are going to be
sad that taking your bra off is like such a freeing thing.
Release. Yeah.
You know, like, isn't that so sad?
I know.
You know, just everything is built to not offend other people.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hold it in.
Like, I'm sorry that the body that I was born with, same as the hundreds of millions other women, offends you. Like, are you kidding me? But then men can just like take their shirt off.
I know. It's not nice.
Do whatever. Like, how did that originate?
But you know what? We're not supposed to be like working though. So we're supposed to be at home, titties free.
I know. And it's like, even like tan lines bother me. You know, I have this like whole tan line from being in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
And like James doesn't have to have these tan lines. And then it's like, if you want to wear different types of bathing suits, now you have multiple tan lines. So like you're forced to buy the same thing. I just like, even small stuff like that, I feel like we're just cooped up. Women are cooped up.
Yeah, it's true.
In every aspect of life.
Think about the corsets of like the 1800s.
Oh my gosh. How did they get in them? Like Kim Kardashian is the only person I know that still can show us what it would be like to be back then, because she always does the craziest outfits. And I'm just like, how do you like breathe?
Mm-hmm.
And women did that all the time. Like Bridgerton, how many layers? They had like, no wonder they were so skinny. They carried like 50 pounds of fabric on them.
I know. They didn't need to work out. Like their daily life was a workout.
It's just insane to me. But yeah, I am encouraging everyone to start to have a Sunday, like especially like the scent on me is very
do you change
important.
It, or do you use the same essential oil?
I do. So I like today I'm doing lavender. I also think it's like a really fun thing to do if you've never done this before is I go to Whole Foods. And in the beauty section, there's a lot of essential oils and like novelty oil brands that have a lot of really cool smells. Just go and pick something that makes you feel really good. But yeah, I'll sometimes even mix. But I think that having like a good scent on you for the day that makes you feel good and calm, but a bit energized.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, make sure you hydrate. But yeah, I mean, it's a day where you're just like, oh, this is me. This is my body. Anyways, that's my Sunday regimen.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
I'm getting a massage today. Does that count?
Yeah, that counts. Do you shower right after your massage or do you let that oil soak in all day?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's the best. But could you imagine just like doing that? And then just being naked the rest of the day, just walking around free. Like how great that would feel.
Yeah. Especially if you could like lay out in the sun. Just like bake in. bake that
I
in.
know. That's why I'm so excited for the house at Aya.
Get my coconut.
So that's another thing I was going to bring up is I was in the Bahamas and I bought organic local coconut oil.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you feel about this, but I love oil pulling in my mouth.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It just, for me, I don't know if it does anything or not, but for me, it feels so detoxifying.
No, it definitely does.
So that's like another thing. I always have coconut oil in my bathroom.
JJ used to he was like a chronic cavity guy his whole life. I was like, you need to do this. And ever since he's been doing that, he doesn't get them anymore.
Coconut oil is meant for the pantry, but also meant for the bathroom vanity. We're talking about that on vacation too. Like back in the day, our parents would put baby oil on their skin to sit out in the sun. Mm-hmm. And now everyone uses sunscreen. And I know that like there's a lot of cultures that say like stay out of the sun, stay out of the sun. Yeah. I think sun's really healthy for you. Is it bad that I don't use sunscreen unless it's like I think I'm going to really get burned? Like when I was like...
I don't use it really.
Out and about, I didn't use any sunscreen.
Mm-hmm. If I'm going to be out all day, absolutely.
Well, yeah, you're going to put a little on.
Yeah, you're going to burn. But no, not usually. When we went to the water park, we didn't put it on.
Yeah. Do you put it on Kalina?
Again, it just depends how long.
Anyways, yeah, that's my Sunday regimen.
Love that.
In case anyone wants to try it. I know. I think everyone should. That is a wrap. We hope you guys have a great week. We'll come back with a lot of other chats next week. But if you need us, just find us on social media. Tell us what you think. Oh, and we do need your help. If you like the podcast, please rate it on Spotify or Apple so more people can see us. Thanks. Bye.